co-hosts.
Michael.
And I'm Cody.
Today's topic, we're going to be talking about the NBA and the recent playoffs.
Alright, so to start off, I think we should talk about, all the series, and I think we can start with the play-in. Do we want to start in the West or Eastern Conference?
Let's go with the West.
Alright, so for the first series, it was OKC and Utah. Um, Honestly, I thought that OKC was easily going to win, and they did.
Thank God.
I agree.
I thought that I didn't even think Utah would make the play-in. And then they surprised me, made
I
it.
didn't even know they did.
Yeah. And then, okay, the second series a little bit more competitive. Golden State Warriors and Minnesota. I thought that the Golden State Warriors were going to win. Yeah, they did.
Did or didn't?
They did.
Okay, I figured.
And then once we get past there, there's OKC and Golden State. And I thought that Golden State was going to win.
I'm assuming they did.
Oh, this is my bad. Apparently, Minnesota won against Golden State in the first one, and then the Golden State Warriors went into the losers bracket against OKC, and then I thought OKC was going to win, but it was Golden State. So are there any rebuttals to that, thinking that another team would win in those situations?
Honestly, no. I'd say this all match up.
Okay, and then to go to the Eastern Conference before we get into the actual playoff bracket, Toronto versus Chicago. I thought Toronto was going to win.
I thought Chicago was going to win, me personally.
I feel like, much as I hate to admit it, Toronto has a better built team, and their players are younger.
Yeah.
I guess that maybe it's the experience that actually held them down in the long run. But they do have Siakam and Van Vliet who are champions, so you would expect them to do a little bit better, but they didn't, and they didn't pull out, so they lost. And then Miami and Atlanta, I
expected Miami
expected
to
Miami
out of
to
water.
win. And then after that, it was Chicago versus Miami, and I expected Miami to win, and they did.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we're done with the plan, which is pretty simple, we can go into the brackets. Again, do we want to go west or east?
Let's go West.
Okay, so for the first and eighth seed, it was Denver versus,
The
I
Suns.
believe, Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Minnesota. Yeah, it was Minnesota.
Suns.
It wasn't the Suns.
That was second round.
That was second.
Clippers versus
So
the Suns
the first
first
round,
round.
it was Denver versus Minnesota, and I
Denver
expected
blew
the
them out of the
Denver
water.
Nuggets to sweep, and they
Yeah.
went 4-1. I think the MVP. I think Anthony Edwards had an underrated series. He averaged 32.
Anthony
Against
Edwards
the
went
Nuggets.
crazy. He's like the only player on that team.
Well, yeah, and Cat didn't really live up to any hype that he's gotten in the last however many years, when he should be their star at this point. So, Nuggets took care of business, got past them pretty easily, but no sweep like I expected. And then for the second seed and the seventh seed, it was Golden State versus Sacramento. And I knew that going into it, Golden State definitely has the experience and all the championships
Yeah.
and everything, but I completely thought the Sacramento Kings were gonna not wipe them, but I thought
I
it
thought
was gonna be a close series, but they were gonna win.
Yeah.
I figured it'd be like a game 7 and the Kings would pull out, but Warriors got that 2-0 comeback and then took it from there.
The
And then,
MVP of that series, I feel, well, obviously, okay. For Denver, it was definitely Nikola Jokic. He's kind of their MVP the whole entire time
yeah.
throughout their run. But anyways, back to Sacramento. I think in the Warriors, the MVP I would say is Stephen Curry. He carried them through that
Yeah.
series.
As he normally does.
Yeah.
And the next series.
It's kind of close actually between Kevin Looney and him though. Because Kevin Looney was averaging at least like 25 rebounds, and it was really crazy. Into the next series, we got Phoenix and the Clippers. I thought that the Phoenix Suns were gonna fall apart with like the new people on their team, like Kevin Durant. I just think their chemistry would combine or gel well, and they definitely surprised me. I'm pretty sure the series went at 4-2,
I
and
think so.
Kevin Durant is the MVP for me on that squad.
Mm.
Also, the Clippers definitely had a bunch of injuries, which they had Kawhi and Paul George out for the series, which I think kind of
Well, Kawhi was in for the first game.
that's true, but then he got injured. But
Yeah.
anyways, so that was kind of taking them out, but I think the MVP is Kevin Durant for that series.
Yeah. Could go to Durant or Booker. I mean, Booker was showing up, going crazy with the points.
Mm. And then next up, Memphis versus Dallas.
What? Dallas?
Dallas didn't hit the playoffs.
Yeah, Dallas didn't hit the playoffs. I think you mean
The list
LA.
I'm looking at says Dallas.
I don't know what you've been looking at, my boy. You looking at like
2023 playoff picture.
I was looking
Oh,
at
it's playoff.
2022.
It's playoff picture.
That's
Not.
that's a bit.
That's probably all wrong then, because Utah I didn't remember being in.
Yeah, Utah
Also.
wasn't. And I was so
Everything else
confused
looks
earlier too. But
exactly
I
the
didn't say
same though. Toronto and Chicago going against each other. Miami and Atlanta. Brooklyn's
Yeah,
there.
when he said
so.
Thunder versus Golden State, I was like, that didn't happen. It was Thunder versus New Orleans.
Yeah, that's true. That's completely my bad. So we'll go to where it was since it's very similar, but that's
Yeah.
my bad. Okay. Anyways. Grizzlies versus Lakers.
I expected the Grizzlies to wipe.
I expected
That didn't happen.
I thought Grizzlies were gonna win, and it just seemed because of all the drama and stuff. Wasn't drama like out, like suspended?
Yeah, he was suspended during the series.
In the games they
Which is
won, he
unfortunate.
wasn't out or he wasn't in. So that's quite the crazy coincidence.
But anyways, I think that that kind of took them down. It was him being suspended. It ruined their chemistry, especially with the drama and everything. I also thought the Lakers weren't going to do as well because just like the Suns, their chemistry was all messed up, but they were definitely a better team since the second half of the trade deadline. But they pulled 3-7. MVP for that series, I would honestly give it to. It's
I'd
either
give it to
between
AD.
LeBron or AD, but I'm thinking AD. He had a lot
I
of
think AD too. He had a lot of
high
rebounds. He was
rebound
going
scoring
crazy.
games. Okay. Now going into the Eastern Conference for the first round, we got the Bucks and the Heat. I thought the Bucks were gonna sweep. I was rooting for the Heat, and somehow they pulled through 4-1.
Crazy.
Jimmy Butler was definitely the MVP. He was averaging like 40 the first series.
He was going insane.
And then for the second line of games, Celtics and Hawks, I expected Celtics to destroy the Hawks.
I did too, but
And
they cut it pretty close actually.
It was 4-2. I think it was a pretty close series, or game 6. But okay. And then Cavaliers and Knicks. I thought Cavs were gonna wipe them, and that didn't happen. I was pretty disappointed.
I did too.
The Cavs.
Darius
MVP of that
Garland didn't
series
show up as much as
was
he should have.
Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson carried the Knicks first series.
Oh, honestly. Carried
And
him in the second
then
series too. Well, not there.
76ers and Nets.
It wasn't even. It was just
It was
sad.
not
It
close.
was so
I,
sad.
I know that the Nets like practically gave everything they had away, but like they weren't performing bad in the regular season after the trade deadline due to Mikal Bridges actually
Yeah,
playing good.
Mikal Bridges is
So
good. Of course,
I
they got
thought it
good
was
old Ben
at least
Simmons
I thought it was at least going to go to 6 games, but it just ended up being a
for a
wipe.
wipe.
And I think it could either go MVP for this series, James Harden or Joel. I don't think either really did too good since they didn't really need to.
Yeah. It was really just sad.
Yeah, and then going into the Western Conference second round, Nuggets and Suns. I thought again that the Suns, their glue hadn't hardened yet, and the Nuggets were going to wipe them. And I'm pretty sure it went to 6 games.
Yeah, it was 6 games. And then in game 6, the Suns fell apart like you expected.
So the Nuggets moved
Because
on. MVP.
Chris Paul came out and Aiden started playing like a weirdo.
Dookie.
Yeah.
So
He got all sad because Booker told him he wasn't doing very good.
that was DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
Anyways, MVP definitely Nikola Jokic. And then going on from there, Warriors and Lakers. I
thought the Warriors were gonna win this one. I thought being MVP.
They looked really good in the
being
first series, so I thought they were gonna.
I thought being the the champions last season. I'm pretty sure.
Defending champions.
I thought they were gonna at least make it
on.
to conference finals or something, but didn't even do that.
Kevon Looney played really good again. Steph kind of had an like 2 off games, and that's when the Lakers capitalized. So.
And then he put the team back on his spinal cord.
The MVP for this series is LeBron for me.
I feel like it's AD again.
I thought AD did good in the first series, but in the second series, I thought he had a couple of inconsistent spats, just like he did in the Western Conference Finals when they went against the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Obviously, he has his one good game, but okay. Now going to the second round of the Eastern Conference, we got the Heat and Knicks. I thought the Heat were gonna wipe them, and it was actually closer than I thought it was gonna be. They went to 6 games.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Brunson just showing up real hard for his team.
He was the only one doing anything, really.
Honestly.
Julius Randle fell under pressure.
Yeah.
Could you got anything to add about Julius Randle?
Yeah, you haven't talked in a fat minute, good.
Got anything to add about Julius Randle?
Yeah, Julius Randle, your favorite player.
I want Julius Randle to go back to under the fucking bridge that he came from.
All right, good news.
Billy Goat Gruff out here.
76ers and Celtics.
I thought the 76ers were going to win. They were looking so good, but then they just fell apart.
They have the MVP, Joel Embiid, so
yeah.
I thought he was going to step up. Like I said, they didn't have to perform good against the Nets, which might have got them worse in the playoffs when they could have been like on edge, but they weren't. So the Celtics, did that go to 7 games?
It did.
Yeah.
And the last game was just depressing.
Yeah, James Harden would have been the MVP for me if they won the series, but because they didn't, I'd put it for
James Harden's Tatum. That's easily Tatum.
I think for that series, I'd put it on. My bad. I think I'd put it on Jaylen Brown.
No.
I thought he didn't do very poor in the series like he did on the other one. So. Okay, and then back to the Western Conference Finals. Goddamn, sorry, the image I'm looking at is different. Got the Nuggets.
Lakers.
Nuggets Lakers. I thought Nuggets were gonna wipe them, and they did.
Yeah,
And
it
again,
was a sweep.
I think Jamal Murray was the MVP. This
Yeah, I mean you could give it to him or Jokic. In
Jokic
that first
they're
game,
both good.
Jokic 34, 21, 14 is crazy.
I'm pretty sure Jamal Murray averaged like 35 though for most of the series, or close, something close to that. And then
Yeah,
Jokic was averaging his triple double.
average.
So
Yeah, just like it's nothing. Average triple double.
it basically is when it comes to Jokic.
Yeah.
Okay. Eastern Conference, it was Heat versus Celtics. At this point, I like honestly thought the Heat would like. I thought it was gonna be close, but I think Heat would prevail,
Yeah.
and they
They
did
ended up doing
exactly what
that.
I thought.
But then they started dropping that 3-0 lead they had, and it was getting a little scary.
I wasn't worried, to be honest, because it seems like every
Once it
time
went
the
to
Heat
like
are the
Game 7, I was a little worried.
anytime the Heat are the underdogs in a playoff series, they always win. It seems like so. Like in the first round against the Bucks, underdogs, they got that done. In the second round, they weren't really the underdogs against the Knicks, but like
Mm-hmm.
because it got close at one point, they did end up prevailing, and then they let it come back, and I still wasn't. I like obviously I was like thinking about the possibilities, it being a horrible detrimental thing to the Heat and Jimmy Butler, but I wasn't too worried about it. I thought they were still going to win. And they did, which I am happy about.
I am too. Now we're
And
at the
the MVP
finals.
for this series, I would. Oh,
Oh
sorry.
yeah, no, you're right.
MVP for that series, I'd say Caleb Martin, even though they gave it
Honestly,
to
yeah.
Jimmy. He did really good, and they didn't give him it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jimmy was not doing as good as he should have that series. He wasn't
Yeah.
doing all too good.
So, first game of the finals.
Yeah, but
The
it
Nuggets
was pretty sad.
destroyed them.
Yeah. Well, the Nuggets had been out of their series for a little while, and they were probably more ready for this match than Miami was.
And then, yeah, so then once the Miami got down one, they regrouped.
And they rebooped and
And it
came
seemed
back
like
and won.
both teams played really good in the second game.
Honestly,
I feel
yeah.
like. Jamal Murray.
Well, everybody but the refs.
The refs were kind of like it was off and on. They weren't calling things that they should have on both teams.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of travels and like there was like 3 backcourts and lots of shooting fouls that should have been called, but none of them were called. Jimmy Butler found his rhythm again, at least a little bit of it. He wasn't doing good in the first quarter.
Gabe Vincent and Bam going crazy. Max Strus going crazy as well.
I think honestly the carry for like MVP of the first game of the finals was Jokic.
Not even
And
close.
then second game MVP, I'd honestly give it to Duncan Robinson because he like literally took all their energy. He had 10 points in 2 minutes and kind of gave them their spark back. Otherwise,
yeah,
I don't think they would have won this game.
But dude, that rookie Christian Braun going kind of ham. No lie.
He's doing pretty good. He was hitting tough shots and getting some fouls.
And that
I don't know.
that dunk that just smoked Miami. That
See how
dunk
many
was pretty
points
sexy.
Christian Braun had. Christian
He had
Braun only
6.
had 6 points.
Yeah, but he
He had 3 steals, good
he had 3
defense.
steals, 3 assists,
Did not miss a shot.
which is what you like to see.
Okay, and now going into another segment, I think we can talk about the upsides and downsides of the season, like disappointing players that we thought were going to do good at the beginning, or like carried the team and didn't, or people that really surprised us.
Okay. Somebody that really surprised me, Jimmy Butler. Bro came out of nowhere and showed up like a motherfucker.
I don't think Jimmy
Like I knew it
Butler
would.
surprised me, if I'm being honest, just because he's done this like 3 times before in the last like 5 years. They've been to the conference finals and finals 2 and 3 times.
Someone
and it
who
never seems
really impressed me is Shea.
people.
Shea was going crazy all season.
I didn't think that he was gonna improve as much as he did.
Yeah, I mean, what, he
But
averaged 31?
He definitely did take a big jump compared to last year. He didn't show up in the playoffs as much as I'd want him to. Someone that I think completely fumbled is Kyrie and Luka Doncic.
Oh, bro, it was suppressing. The Mavs didn't even make anything.
Another one
in
is
the
Zion.
The plans.
I thought this year would be Zion's year for him to come back
But then
and
he got
prove
injured.
everyone wrong, but again, he had to miss so many games.
You need to lose that weight, bro.
Stop with the burgers. A surprising person this year, Boy Marketing, 26 points per game, when last season he was only averaging like 14.
Yeah. Marketing's a good player.
Disappointing, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George.
Honestly.
They're just injured too often. Really good players, but like Zion, injury prone. Disappointing, Lonzo Ball.
Well, he didn't even play.
He did for the first part of the season, and he was doing really good. He just got injured, and now he's not, from what we're hearing, not going to play again, ever. Surprising.
Surprising.
Anybody on the Wizards roster?
Bro, ain't nobody know anybody on the Wizards.
Kuz, Kristaps.
Kuz.
I think someone that surprised me was Mikal Bridges after being
honestly after being traded out of nowhere.
I don't think they should have traded him. I think they would have been better to just keep him. I think they should have traded Chris Paul.
Honestly, Chris Paul for KD would have been a steal of a deal, honestly. I would have taken that, me personally.
Well, the Nets would not have.
Yeah, well, the Suns are crazy people. They want CP0 on their team for no reason.
Disappointing. Chris Middleton. I thought he was going to come back playing the same level, and he didn't. He averaged only 15 when last season he averaged 22.
Disappointing. John Butler Jr.
Dylan Brooks
Blazers player.
and John Morant.
Yeah, well, not so much.
Both creating drama for no reason.
Yeah, well, Dylan Brooks wasn't already
pressure.
doing super well. Like he wasn't doing bad, but he wasn't going crazy or anything.
Disappointing Chris Paul.
Tell me about it.
Surprising Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I was gonna say him earlier.
I didn't think he
would drop 71.
He had a good season. He was disappointed in the playoffs, but definitely surprised me getting so much better in the regulars.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so disappointing team-wise, the Mavericks, obviously.
Mavericks.
Disappointing the Cavs.
Yeah. Although 2K loves to suck them off.
The Chicago Bulls were disappointing.
Yep.
The Suns were disappointing.
Well, they didn't do too bad for what they were given.
Get off Katie's dick.
Hey, bruh. For facing the #1 seed and taking 2 games and then falling apart in the end. I'm saying they did
All-star level
decent.
players.
Yeah, well, with one of them injured in the last round. But I mean, it was disappointing to see them not doing as well.
disappointing Clippers.
Yep, for sure.
Disappointing
Blazers.
Blazers. Utah also, because they both started off really good and
Yeah.
ended up folding.
Kelly Olynyk.
Screw that guy.
You got a problem with the Lucky Charms logo?
Yes, I do. He's too tall to play the Lucky Charms guy.
No. It's only 6'11".
And he
That's like
tried
nothing.
to break Gordon Hayward's arm.
Good strat.
Bad strat.
Great strat. Disappointing
Okay.
the Pelicans.
Honestly, not really disappointed. They can't do anything about.
Kelly Olynyk, Dylan Brooks power duo in Taiwan.
Dwight Howard, come to Taiwan. LeBron.
LeBron, come to Taiwan, man. We gotta come to Taiwan. We're about to win the games in Taiwan. Dwight Howard got that dog in him in Taiwan. You see what he's averaging in Taiwan?
No, I don't. How much is he averaging?
He's averaging 22 points per game, but a 10 rebounds and 5 assists.
He's getting assists.
In
Yeah, he's got some
NBA,
assists.
in NBA terms, that would probably equate to 2 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist,
Hey, bro, international better.
according to Dwight Howard.
Hey, it's probably harder in Taiwan than the NBA, no lie.
I don't know. There's a bunch of short people there. That's not racially motivated either.
That's so
Just
racially
true.
motivated. You're so
It's
racist.
just true.
You are so racist, bro.
It's just true.
You are the most racist person I've ever met.
Too many short people in Taiwan.
You're so racist, bro.
I don't think a single one of them will make the NBA.
See where Yao Ming came from.
Yeah, but he was genetically made in a lab to be tall, so not.
Nah.
He's also not Taiwanese.
Well, how am I supposed to know that?
That was worse than what I said.
Hey, I don't know what your race is. I'm just saying, I don't know.
I can't see race.
Alright, bud. Yeah, I thought what I said was bad. That's not any
That's
better.
not bad. I am just way better than everyone on Earth, so I don't see race.
This is not going in the episode.
Disappointing
Yeah, this is-
Bucks.
I'm gonna have to cut that out. Disappointing. Well, the Bucks in the playoffs, more specifically. But the Bucks entirely were not disappointing.
They were very disappointing in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, mainly because their all-star player was gone.
He was there for 3 games.
Well, he was gone a little bit.
They lost all the games here.
Watch, I'm about to shoot a basketball from across my room. How much you want to bet I'm gonna make it?
$0.
I missed and badly. My chair, go crazy. What should
Anyways.
we do now?
What do you mean?
Like, what's next?
You know, we can do our hot takes like we were doing yesterday.
All right.
We're gonna go in a pattern. So we'll go 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, but who's
Who's 1, who's
three?
2, and 1, 3.
Cody can take the 1 so we can actually talk for ever at all.
Okay,
anywhere.
I'll take 3 since I've been talking mostly.
Okay, and then I'll take 2nd. Cody, you wanna start us off here?
And Cody, this
Bud?
doesn't have to be. It has to be something you agree with, and it doesn't have to be a hot take. Just something you, like an opinion, NBA opinion you got. But if you have a hot take, it would be best to put that out.
If you want to talk, at all, apparently. Blood's not real. Cody?
Bud, where are you?
Cody. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to snap back to reality. Whoop, there goes gravity. My fault.
Jalen Hurts threw the ball and it hit the ground.
Yep. That's what could happen. Any hot just that's crazy, bro. Jalen Hurts threw the ball and it hit the ground. That's a fire little jingle right there. Blood is struggling.
Blood, where are you?
Bro, anything. But you're acting like C.D. Osman.
You don't know?
You don't have
It can be
one hot
any
take.
NBA opinion.
Robin Lopez.
Robin Lopez is better than Jokic.
Robin Lopez. I forgot he existed. Dude, this guy kind of looks like Brooke Lopez.
With hair.
With hair. With a lot of hair. What is bro? Is bro watching something?
Cody's pondering, so I have to watch to entertain myself.
That's crazy. Cody, you're about to bore everybody to death.
That's fine.
Oh my god. Anything, ever.
You cannot just be this apprehensive.
Fuck, bro. State your opinion on chocolate milk over strawberry milk, or strawberry milk over chocolate milk, bro.
White milk is better.
Strawberry milk wipes, but you know, it's okay to be wrong.
Chocolate milk wipes.
Nah, strawberry milk wipes the floor
It's too sugary.
and mops it up. Nah, it's succulent and beautiful.
It stings my throat to drink strawberry milk, I swear.
Well, so does my cum.
I'm not drinking that, though.
You drink it all the time.
You are.
You what?
5 bottles.
Okay. Hot take. Um. Ooh, nice voice crack. Jalen Green is underrated. I feel like that's not hot though. It's just true. But you know, still. Jalen Green, fire.
I think he's
Fire player.
overhated, but I don't think he's underrated.
I'd say he's underrated.
Personally.
I don't hear many people talk about him.
If Jokic wins the ring, I think he's a top 5 center all time.
Let's see, who take the top 5? Shaq, Hakeem, Kareem,
Tim Duncan and
Tim Duncan,
Jokic.
and Jokic, you think? Who would you put just outside at number 6?
Me do some statistic looking real quick. 1 second. Center wise, Wilt Chamberlain.
I would not say that Jokic, if he wins this, is not better than Bolt.
I think he is. Like, just era-wise. Obviously, Wilt is good. I think he would at least put up 15 points per game in current NBA. Just because of how much of an athletic freak he is. But I don't think he's... Like, I think he would adjust just because, you know, that's how people evolve throughout time. But I don't think he would be as dominant as he was then as now. I think Jokic is just a better passer I don't think he'd be as good at rebounding or defense, but I think he's also a better scorer than Wilt ever was. Well, okay, I can't say that after Wilt, puts up 100 points. That's kind
Yeah,
of ridiculous
okay.
for me to say, but
I
like,
was a little confused there too.
okay, I don't think.
I'd say
I
Jokic
think
would
in
take the
current,
6th spot here.
I
I'd say
think
he'd be a top
he beats
6
out
if he
Wilt
wins
just all
this
the
ring.
time. Let me ask AI like I did earlier.
Don't do that.
What's happening?
Alright, Sun Mingming versus Muggsy Bogues. Who's winning?
Sun Min Min?
Yeah, Sun Mingming.
Who is Sun Min Min?
You don't know him?
No.
The tallest NBA player? Sun Mingming.
Who are you talking
7'9".
about?
Sun Mingming. You don't know Sun Mingming?
You mean George's Mercason?
No, Sun Mingming. You don't know Sun Mingming.
Do I win Steve Ho You Fat?
EBFO, you fat as
Dude, you're seriously don't know Sun Mingming?
It says, that's a great question. Jokic is only 27, okay, with one championship, it says put him top 5.
That's crazy.
Anyways, I think Jokic is, if he wins the title, top 5 center all time already.
But again, Sun Mingming versus Muggsy Bogues. Who's winning that?
Sun Min Min just because he's too tall, whoever he is.
Nah, bro. Muggsy Bogues.
He probably looks like Tony the Tiger.
Look up Sun Mingming.
How do I even spell his name?
S-U-N and then M-I-N-G. Sun Mingming. 7'9".
It's an actual person.
Yes, I told you.
But he didn't play in the NBA.
Yeah, well. But he did.
He's 40.
Us.
Are we talking right now, or are we talking like back in their prime?
Back in their prime, Sun Mingming and versus Muggsy
Sun Min
Bogues'
Min
prime.
is winning against Muggsy Bogues.
You sure
Sun
though?
Mingming of the Beijing Ducks.
Yeah.
He sweeps.
What
Honestly.
you know about Zhu Yan, his spouse since 2013?
Batty. Anyway, Sun Mingming wipes the floor with Muggsy Bogues. It's depressing. I was like 3 feet taller than him. Anyway.
Who you got in a 1v1? Do you got Hanzu or
Hanzu? I think I got Sun Mingming still.
I think I got Hanzu. You should look him up.
Hangzhou.
HANXU.
I'm pretty sure Muggsy Bogues. I'm pretty sure Sun Mingming's winning that one.
I don't think so.
You sure? You sure Hanzu is winning that?
6'10".
6'10" and weighty. Played in
He
China.
can spin a basketball on his finger.
Whoa, now.
He played for the national China team.
Dude, if you look her up,
She's
that
in the
first
WNBA.
picture of her is so bad. That is so beautiful. What a beautiful face.
Hanzu looks like the Cart Titan.
Cart Titan is
That's not going in the episode.
That's
That is
going
going
in. That
in.
is going in.
Oh my god.
They call it Titan.
Hanzu, I know damn well you might see this, but I apologize. No, I don't.
Hanzu, I'm sorry. I don't condone
She
whatever
probably
he
can't
says.
understand me.
Bro, chill out. You're gonna get us canceled.
My name is actually not. Who's winning, Michael Jordan or Muggsy Bogues?
Muggsy Bogues slams them.
On God.
No lie, Muggsy Bogues, best player of all time.
Who's winning, Kylian Mbappe's girlfriend or Zachary Lee Berghardt?
Hanzu, honestly. I think Hanzu's taking that one.
Who's winning, 2008 Dodge Charger SRT or Leo Tolstoy?
Wilt Chamberlain.
Or Texas?
Honestly, a proboscis monkey. You ever seen a proboscis monkey? I saw
Yeah,
them shits on a
big
Wild
noses.
Cry episode. They look like dubs, bro. I'm trying to meet one. could be
Who's
chill with me.
winning? The
Well,
Nuggets or the
before
Heat?
before the Heat in 7.
Before what?
Heat in 7.
I know what we're gonna say though. Before what?
We should do a draft before we end the episode. Quick little draft of just our favorite
Who's
top
naming
5 favorite
players?
players of all time.
Cody and me will do the draft,
Dang.
and you name players. We'll go back and forth. Actually, no, we can all do it, but
Yeah,
who's gonna go first?
I thought we were
Cody,
just
you
doing
go
like
first
the
since you
draft that we did
weren't
like last
talking.
time, where we just
Okay,
I'll
so
go-
take
I'll
a
go
player.
last.
Okay,
How was the
then I'll
draft?
take the middle again.
We're gonna
Just like we
go
did last
point
time.
guard, shooting
Oh,
guard.
okay.
Well, no, like, are we picking all-time,
I think we should
current,
just pick favorites.
All time.
Favorites
okay,
all
all
time.
time.
all-time?
Not favorites, just best players all time.
We should just do
Top
favorites.
5. Why favorites?
Because that's more fun. We can share our opinions.
Okay. Favorites all time. And then you could just pick players, not best all time, just favorite. So, and you have to make a lineup like an actual point guard, shooting guard thing. So we'll go point guards first.
I mean, I don't think it matters what order you draft in. Or
It doesn't. Well, it doesn't matter the order. It just has to. Someone has to go first. It's not. Like,
yeah, I know. I meant like position-wise.
Okay, sure.
Okay, top 5. Cody, then me, then Michael. And you can't draft people that other people drafted already.
So it's gonna go me, Caden, Michael,
Michael.
Caden, me.
Yes.
Okay.
Serpentine.
Yeah. So then I, with the first pick, take Derrick Rose.
All right.
That's fine. First, I'm gonna pick Allen Iverson.
I'm picking Penny Hardaway.
Then you gotta pick another one.
Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard. I'm gonna take Shea. Cause I
I'm
like
gonna
that.
take Hakeem,
It's gonna
and
be
then
Brown.
I'll take Mike.
I'm gonna take the other MJ, Magic Johnson.
I'm gonna go Jimmy Butler, and then I'm gonna go. Sorry, one sec. Tim Duncan.
I'm gonna take. I'll take KD. Last two, okay.
Trying to think now. Damn.
Can't think of people.
I'll take Rip Hamilton for
I'll take-
literally no reason.
Oh, yeah, my fault. You gotta go twice. I forgot.
And then I need a 4. Give me damn.
First strike.
Who exists?
A lot of players.
Yeah, but since we're picking favorites,
Isaiah Thomas.
Rick
I have
Barry.
Isaiah Thomas at the 4.
Russell Westbrook.
James Worthy.
Chet Walker.
Dave Cowens.
Ivica Zubac.
Son
Moses
McMing.
Moses Malone.
John Stockton.
I could have gone. I should have gone. Whatever. Caden pick.
Okay, I'm gonna take. Where'd he go? I'm gonna take that guy gigantic onto Koompa Doompo.
God damn it. LeBron.
I get that. You were about to take that gigantic onto Koompa Doompo, weren't you?
I was.
I should have picked Dr. J.
Should we do a best, like just good players, and then do it like point guard, shooting
Yeah,
guard?
we'll do
all that?
best.
Okay.
I'll go first this time.
We'll
since-
get one for every.
Yeah.
We'll do one for every position. You might have to
Okay, I'll
go,
go first.
actually.
We'll do the opposite order. I do have to go after this. Number 1, Michael Jordan.
Oh, shoot. I didn't see that one coming. Okay. I'm gonna get my big man off the board. I'm gonna take Kareem.
I know, just let me finish.
Alright. Big LeBron.
Then
Kobe.
That's a good shout. But
stop helping him out here, buddy.
I'm kinda thinking to get the fit with LeBron, I'll go D-Wade.
Diggity darn. Okay, who's gonna work well with Kareem? I'll take Kobe.
I already took Kobe.
Oh, you did?
What?
When? No, when you didn't.
That was my second pick.
You don't get a second pick, Michael. You started it
You don't
off.
get
Oh, screw me. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
I'll take
My
like-
bad.
you go once, then me, then Cody goes twice.
Yeah, that's my bad. That's completely my bad. You got it right.
Yeah.
Alright, then yeah, you got
I
Kobe.
was worried. I was like, what is?
I was a
he
little,
talking about?
what the hell?
I was like, huh?
Okay. My bad.
Okay.
Okay, you got Kobe, then I got... Okay, I'll go Shaq. And then I'll go Steph.
Yikes.
Pretty solid.
I'm gonna take Magic for my point guard.
Okay. You have a very Lakers heavy team.
Yeah, well,
They have the best
they
players.
had good players.
I'll take Dirk. And
You're Yes, I know. Yes, I know.
Good, maybe, possibly. I could take him again. I'll just take Hakeem again.
I'm about to take Richard Jefferson. No, I'm kidding. I'll take. Mm, I'll take Dairy Lord.
Oh yeah, I will take Kevin Durant, and for my final pick, Giannis.
Um, I'll take Tim Duncan.
Right, I'm gonna take Jawick.
I know.
Chawick. Okay. Well, since we have a player that a person needs to go, I don't know if we can decide who
Bye-bye.
had the best team really
End the
quickly.
Bye
episode
bye.
here.
Who had the best team really quickly?
Me.
Me.
Did he though? Nah, me though.
That's me. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye. All right. That was the end of the big stuff of podcast episode.
You know.
Toodle-little do.
Toodle-little do.